Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer joins me today to unpack the latest in the mining industry. Thanks for joining us, Martin.
Great session.
Can you tell us about coal exports from the Richards Bay Coal Terminal, which have been declining to its lowest level in 3 decades?
This is heartbreak. This is really a heartbreak. We've got one of the best terminals to export coal in the world. And all that is happening there is it's just declining year after year. Now at 50 million tons. This could be at 100 million tons. And the loss to us is huge. And there are a lot of factors. But the one that I think they should crush immediately to stop this is cable theft. Now that technology is being used, they're using drones to try and catch these cable thieves. They're using cable that when you steal it, it's useless. So that is, the more they can get in there, the better. But in the meantime, these people are always adapting. They know where to go. They seem to have inside information. They can even beat the drones. I mean, this is unbelievable. So I don't know. The whole of South Africa has got to put its mind behind this. They've got to crush these guys because they are stealing from us a lot of foreign exchange that would be coming in here that could help this country enormously, strengthen the rand. They are stealing tax from us that could really go to the poorest of the poor. Come on, guys. And if police are involved, they should be exposed like they've never been exposed in the past. Their pictures should be in newspapers for a year, showing that this person has betrayed his purpose and has sabotaged the South African economy. We should not tolerate this. And the thieves as well. They should be exposed. We don't like these little people hiding around the place. We want to know who they are. We want their pictures, even if it costs the newspapers. Put them in forever to say, you damaged our economy. We're not going to allow this. And I think there must be a huge resolve now from the industry and from Transnet and from everybody in South Africa to stop cable thieving.
And tell us about Sasol's renewable energy contract that was recently signed.
This is a great story because, Sasol has always been making hydrogen. They got the technology from Germany, but they perfected it and they produce a lot of grey hydrogen, and they've been doing that since 1950. But grey hydrogen is out at the moment. You can't destroy the planet with that. So you've got to swing to green hydrogen. And we can see at Sasolburg, they are already moving towards that. The latest renewable energy contract that they have awarded is linked to the production of green hydrogen, and that must come as soon as possible at Sasolburg in the Free State and right throughout Sasol, because we know that producing the hydrogen with coal is actually very bad because the carbon impact is huge. Sasol has been aware of this for decades. So I'm glad they're moving fast, but they must go right through. It must not only be electrons that are clean, but it must be molecules that are clean, and they know all about it, and they must do it fast.
Lastly, Martin, tell us about Anglo's emission-reducing ship.
This is great news. Here you get a company that is really going all out to protect our planet, to the extent that, their fleet that they use, they are encouraging people now to move to lower carbon and eventually to no carbon. So we can see the first move already with this ship that left the Saldanha port with our iron ore. And that's quality iron ore as well. So that also reduces emissions. Going off to China, a low emission ship already. I mean, they're leading the world, Anglo American. And I think that it's a great credit to South Africa. Yet we don't see it coming down the line. We see people resisting clean electrons. How can people resist clean electrons? It comes from our great African sun. And they want to go for colonial alternatives. I cannot believe the idiocy of our leaders in certain sectors of this economy, this energy. They just got no clue. And surely someone should go down and sit them and say, look, this is what's happening. We need clean electrons. We need clean molecules. It's a huge opportunity to grow this economy. Do you know that you, as a cabinet minister and others who are getting taxpayers' money, because you don't understand this, you are stopping economic growth here. And I don't think we should tolerate this nonsense anymore. These people who don't understand must be told that this is the truth. And they cannot stand in the way of clean electrons through renewable energy and clean molecules through green hydrogen. We're in such a good position.
Thanks for speaking with us, Martin.
Great pleasure, Sashni.
That's it for today. Join us again next week for more news analysis on the local and global mining industries. To subscribe to Creamer Media's Engineering News and Mining Weekly, please email subscriptions at creamermedia.co.za.